Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And as you can see, I managed to get my video working. Yay! So, yeah, you can actually see my ugly mug now. Yay! So, we're on episode number 32 of the Blood Feud campaign. I'm glad you could join us. The last few streams have all been sort of not sponsored, what's the word, fundraising for the Mind charity. There is a link in the description below if you'd like to help us complete our fundraising goals and support an organisation that helps people with their mental health concerns and issues and stuff. It's a UK charity, it's a good charity. Give generously. And if you can't give, just share this video around. Or at least the link to try and get more people aware that they can help others with their mental health difficulties. And yeah, there's also links down there to our Discord server and the Games and Geekery Patreon server, where you can become an emotional support goblin to encourage me to put out more content like this. You can join games too, but you don't want to do that. You just want to become an emotional support goblin, don't you? Anyway, most of my games are full at the moment, so sorry. In the meantime, let's play. We're on, as I said, episode 32, or I think I said it anyway. We're on the 32nd episode of the Blood Feud campaign, and it's been fun. Would the players like to introduce their characters, please? Pity, please. With sugar on top.
Seeing as you asked so nicely. Okay, my character is called Ebba. She is a necromancer, a wizard, a reborn half drow, and she almost died last session. So she's questioning her most recent decisions.
Fair. Who next?
Hi, my name is Nightwatch. I'm a Twilight Reaper Warforged Cleric of Luna. Praise the moon.
Praise the moon.
And like Ebba, I did not die, or at least almost died, but I did eat a person.
You did eat a person. Yes, you did. You absorbed them.
Despite being a Warforged.
Yes.
So I have death hugs now.
You pulled them into your heart. Yes. Okay.
Yay! Evil has been unleashed.
At last.
At last.
Oh, I'll make it Deanne's problem, Jeff. I will.
Speaking of, Deanne, would you like to intro yourself next?
Yeah, I'll go next. I play Deanne. I am a Dampier, Pact of the Tome, Warlock of the Undead, who is possibly not so secretly reveling in the fact that people are sliding down the slippery slope of evil.
Wow. I did not expect to see a life force gif.
That is absolutely awesome. Next,
an obscure space vampire movie starring Patrick Stewart. Anyway, Ebba, was that you?
Sorry, what you just said. Carry on. Carry on. Ignore me.
No, can't do that. It was in a GIF under Energy Vampire. It's a very dated movie, and it's kind of awful, but it's also kind of great. So, if you can find a stream or a copy of Life Force, it's an experience. So bad it's good, exactly. So we still yet to hear from Malrock, Scarlet, and Sooty. Which one of you wants to go next?
I'll go ahead.
Cool.
I am Rob. I play Malrock Doomrider, the Goliath Death Knight Paladin.
Mm-hmm. And he's got a bone to pick with you. Crickets. Nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing.
I'm laughing, I'm just muted.
Sooty,
We were
Scarlet.
laughing
Sooty
internally.
internally.
Silently.
Scarlet is typing.
I can go next.
Yay! Go for it.
My name is Amanda. I play Scarlet, Barbarian Magma Method. Blech. Got a little tongue-tied there.
Okay. Shan's just dropped off for a moment. She says she'll be back. My laptop turned itself off. I'll be back on ASAP. Okay. So, yeah. Last but not least is Sooty. I'm sure she'll...
Malrock.
Yeah. She'll be coming back on. She's a tiefling Dampier druid bard. It's fun. And
Yeah, she's covering every eventuality with her character build.
yes. Well, if we're going to go into Urchin, tiefling Dampier, bard druid.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. We are also going to eventually be joined by Aru, but his player is at work at the moment and will join us as soon as he can. And they're an artificer wizard with a little bit extra, and they used to be a darkling, but now they're light. It's a light-skinned darkling, a lightling, as it were. So, what happened last time we played?
Well, the Drow decided that we did some things that they did not like,
Yay!
so they had us come to court.
Mm-hmm.
I used backstory. Laptop proceeded to go with that noise and then turn off.
Yep. It's okay.
So we got, I guess, like a court order to meet them,
Pretty
discuss how that we interrupted a extermination of a family house. Even though technically that family house did kind of die. And then
Yes.
also complained that you guys did kill some people. We're like, but there was a Hydra. So we kind of got tired of their BS, so we killed them
much.
and then turned them into zombies.
Raise them as zombies. Yep. And then
We decided, let's
go on.
Then we decided, let's go to their camp.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the people there to F off.
You also told them that the delegation that came to collect you had defected and decided to join the dead.
That was a cool moment.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
So, basically, Aru and Malrock unleashed fireballs and their Death Knight orbs onto the army,
Mm-hmm.
which
Wiped out all of the rank and file drow immediately. Yep.
Yep. Then that led us with the elites, some spies, ninja people.
Basically,
The general?
the command, yeah, the command structure.
And a matriarchy as well, and her
Matron mother,
toy boy.
her favored consort. Yes.
With
Or boy of the week.
Technically, he's Lolth's favored consort, but yes, he's
Wait.
He's
The
not.
matron was Lolth?
Sorry. No.
You
You
didn't
just
kill
said,
a god.
No, you didn't kill Lolth. What I'm saying is, he was an advisor to the matron mother, who also serves Lolth. There may have been some funny stuff going on between them, but technically his title of favored consort isn't because of what he was doing for the general, it's for what he does for Lolth. Does that make sense?
Okay, for a moment there I just thought I ate a god.
No, you didn't. You didn't eat a god.
Okay.
Just a very powerful minion of that god. You also killed him, who was also... Like, generally speaking, in Drow society, as you know, men are not considered... Well, they're not considered. So, for a man to have any kind of authority, then he has to have Lolth's favour. You know? Yeah, generally speaking, we are going about pissing off Lolth daily. Yes, you are. They're only slightly better than slaves. Yeah, the men in general. Yeah, they're cannon fodder, manual labour, and breeding stock for the most part. Yes.
And yes, Lolth is always mad.
Lolth is always angry. Yes, she is a very angry lady. She's well, you know, the god that she wanted to hook up with fell in love with somebody else, so she got angry and was turned into was cursed into her spider form for her revenge.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
She was already married.
sorry.
I thought she was already married to the king of the elf pantheon.
Yeah, but then he did.
and then he dumped her and went off to somebody else because
Yes.
he's a lot like Zeus.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So she was she was made an X in the worst way possible. She's a little bit tragic. She's not quite on the Greek Medusa level of tragic, but yeah. The elven gods are not as good as they try to make out. Elf gods are indeed fucked up.
Well, that's because, you know, elves in general are a bit odd because they were all originally Fae and then they were tricked and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yep.
that's why they still have that's why their racial trait still has Fae ancestry or whatever,
Yeah.
so they resist charms and they can't be put to sleep.
The Raven Queen tried to break up the fight, and that's how she got flung into the Shadowfell. Yeah, pretty much. Except she's not in the... Lolth isn't in the Shadowfell. She's in the Abyss.
No, the Raven
The Raven Queen.
Oh, the Raven Queen.
Raven
Right.
Queen. She
So
got
she got
put
in
into
between the
Shadowfell
two.
because she. Yep.
Tried to mediate between Corellon and Lolth. Right. But yeah, Lolth's in the Demon Web pits.
So yeah, we did some fighting.
We're not visiting.
Already almost died.
You don't want to go visit? You don't want to go check out the Demon Web pits?
I would prefer not to go visit her. That would be bad.
It would be bad. Yes.
So yeah, we fought. People got injured, and we finally won after a narrow fight.
And you deciding to fuck this shit and just unleash your life glass heart on the general. Yeah. on the matron mother.
Yeah, she was looking too smug, and I knew that she was going to Banff one way or the other. And just like
you are,
you Drow are hypocrites.
you are not going anywhere.
Which I'm gonna pay the price in this probably. Anyway, did I leave anything off?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what
I think
happened.
we got it.
Oh yeah, and also off screen during the RPG chat, hills were done.
Hills were done?
Heals.
Healing, yes. There was indeed healing. Alrighty then. So, yeah. So that's where we left off with you still at the camp, having surrounded by dead and dying drow, which I believe were coup de grace, right?
Yeah.
You didn't let any survive.
No, we did not.
Meanies.
Because the last thing you do in the middle of even if we called in like members of the necropolis to either try to take them prisoner or whatever, the ghouls would just eat them on their way. So it's a less obnoxious stuff.
But there are so Nightwatch currently has 2 zombies. Is that right?
I don't have any zombies. I think you're thinking about
Ebba raised.
Ebba has 2.
Ebba has zombies.
Ebba has zombies, and Aru raised the other one, right?
I think so.
Yes.
I thought Sooty raised the other one.
Was it Sooty?
Maybe it was Aru.
Thought it was Aru.
Regardless, we have 3 zombies.
Indeed.
We have zombies.
Now, if I remember correctly, when you finish a long rest, you can redo the animate dead spell and reanimate the ones you were already animated, as well as a few extra. Right? So you basically can bring more up every time.
Okay, so I'll raise a couple more
So,
then.
did you long rest, is what I'm asking.
We hadn't decided if we were taking
I think we need to.
Right in the middle of the drow camp?
We can always set up watches.
You could. And of course, some of you don't actually go all the way to sleep.
Yeah, I don't sleep at all. Like,
well, you still
I don't even remember.
You have a long rest.
Yes, I have a long rest. I just. So basically, what Deanne does to long rest is just sit or stand, or read, or like does something low, like low energy.
Yeah.
But is even less, or is even more with it than the people who are in like a shutdown mode. So he doesn't even have to close his eyes, basically. Whereas Nightwatch still has to kind of mostly power down, and all of the others have to.
Since you don't want to breathe either, you do have the opportunity to look like a corpse. You could just lay there, not breathing, with your eyes open.
Yeah, he could definitely pretend to be somebody dead.
Yes. Yeah, and Nightwatch, of course, is on standby mode for 6 hours. I don't think any of you are technically an elf, or a living elf, anyway. Nope.
Don't warp forges only do 4 hours, and reborns.
Let me
do 6.
Reborns only need 4 hours.
Sweet.
4 hours of
Deathlight. Yeah. Death-like state. Yep. Okay. So, who's going to take first watch?
I can, and I can support anybody who takes any other watches too, since as long as I don't have to do anything.
Well, that's true. Like I said, if you want, you could just rely entirely on Night Watch and Diane's ability, and the rest of you can just sleep through. If you wanted to.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yep.
So, would Night Watch and Diane make perception checks for me, please? As they keep watch through the night. Woohoo, okay. So Night Watch notices a barely perceptible sound of elven feet creeping over rocks in one of the connecting tunnels. What does Night Watch do? Do you wait and see who shows up, or are you going to...
Can I try to stealth over there?
You can try. D20 plus 1. $13. Okay. You... A bolt clatters against your chest, and you hear the drow scampering away. Again, barely hear them at all, because they're moving so lightly through the tunnels.
Yeah, I guess I'll just, go after them?
You're gonna chase after them. Okay. You can go 30 feet.
Do you want to hear Night Watch moving?
You'd see her moving. And yeah, you'd...
Night Watch, what are you doing?
Straggler?
You just say straggler?
Yes.
Let's just hold up a minute. And I will command my bat to fly down the tunnel.
How fast can it go?
My bat doesn't move.
Your bat doesn't what?
Well, I'm looking. It's got a 30-foot flying speed, so...
Yeah. So if it's down
make
to
it down.
60, yeah. This drow, you're presumably a drow, is moving faster than either Night Watch or the bat.
But is it moving so fast that my bat cannot perceive it out to 60 feet
it's not
away?
What was that?
Nothing. Sorry. I accidentally opened something. I've closed it now.
Okay. Oops.
Sorry. It's just like I accidentally clicked on an ad.
How
Closed it now.
how far does the bat's dark vision extend?
It's not dark vision; it's blind sight.
Again.
And it goes out an additional 60 feet.
Okay. Then yes, even your bat would lose sight of it.
Wow.
300 feet of dark vision.
Okay. So obviously the tunnel itself is sort of windy and bendy, and you may not be able to see them, but make a perception check.
Okay.
15.
Hmm.
You hear him running ahead, getting further and further ahead of you, and you hear him reach another Drow camp, and him deliver his report. Do you understand Elvish?
Yes.
You do. Okay, so you'd hear him say that that everyone in the garrison is wiped out. No survivors. Yeah. What do you do?
How far away are they?
They would have been so for every 60 feet that you moved, they moved 90. So
Okay.
within 24 seconds, they would be 120 feet ahead of you. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, I'm mostly just trying to figure out how far I can communicate with that stone. Okay, so just as my bat hits the 100-foot range, when I would lose contact with it, I'm going to give it command to basically have to land on Nightwatch's shoulder and indicate fly back.
Be her body cam. Yeah.
Well, actually, be because Deanna knows that running headlong down a tunnel following Drow is not the smartest plan.
Okay.
He's trying to get the bad Nightwish to get back to the rest of us before you walk into it.
Okay, yeah, I'm going back to the group.
Okay, since the bat doesn't talk, would it just flap in her face until she turns around?
Yeah, pretty much. Definitely giving the indication that its master is saying, "Get back here!"
Shoot!
I believe that.
Okay. So you return to Dion and the rest of the party. What do you tell them?
Drow camp really near us. A scout has scouted us, and we need to do something.
We are doing something. We're letting the others rest. We can't do much without. If we wake them up now, we could risk getting attacked before we could make it back to the necropolis, and we're in no condition to fight. Most of us.
Okay, but there is a chance they're going to start walking through that tunnel right now.
I understand
so I
that.
can do a sunny huts.
I understand. But if you're up, you're fully rested, which means you should have all of your stuff back. How long have we been at rest, Anthony?
You're only about 2 hours into your sleep so far.
Well, if Nightwatch did healing beforehand, I'm at full HP, and a couple of hours is all I need for a short rest, so I've got my magic back.
Nightwatch, do you have your spell slots?
No.
None?
Okay, we're only two.
Are
I'll.
you, Night Watch, are you sure
Yeah.
you don't have some extra reservoir of power you can call on?
Yeah, but like the spell slots that I would need are the higher level ones.
Uh-huh.
I'll take.
So, alright.
I'll make sure. I'll try to make sure the tunnel is guarded if it comes to that. Get your rest.
It would cost 60 of those life points to get a 5th level spell slot.
You know what? I have like I have a spell slot in my 5th and a spell slot in my 4th, so good in those apartments. So I guess I'll just.
Do you want to commune with your god? Do you want to summon a celestial? Do you want to?
How long does the celestial last?
Hold on.
Oh, God.
I'll double check because my books are elsewhere. Be right back.
Oh, yeah, I found it. It only lasts for an hour. So, not good. I think it would be more beneficial if I just do Lehman's tiny hut and just everyone just be inside of it. But if the Drows do come, we would be protected.
What are you thinking of casting?
Lehman's tiny hut.
Oh, yeah, clever.
You know, I really should learn to cast that ritually so that we don't have to rely on anybody's spell slots.
Nightwatch, do you have ritual casting?
I don't know. Do clerics get that automatically, or?
I don't recall. Let me check.
No. I know I don't.
What did you?
I'm just talking to myself. Sorry, thinking about things. I'm starting to prep myself so I can go get my wife here in a few seconds.
Ritual casting. You can cast a cleric spell as a ritual if that spell has the ritual tag and you have the spell prepared. So, Nightwatch, you could spend an extra 10 minutes to cast Leomund's tiny hut and not burn a spell slot at all.
Tiny hut.
Sweet. So now everybody's in a protective bubble that's going to last for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And you can rest easy knowing that nothing can get in, pretty much.
Yep.
Unless they cast a spell magic, of course. But yeah. So we've got 7.
I'm going to have my bat rest on something in the ceiling near the entrance to that cave, or to that tunnel, Anthony.
Okay.
Looks like a bat.
He does look like a bat. He wouldn't. They wouldn't bat an eye.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, especially if there's any other bats in the area, you can just mix it. It can just mix in with like the standard bats and.
Yes. Okay. All right then. So as you continue your rest, watching over the others as they sleep. Eventually, a Drow delegation of just 2 individuals make their way overtly and purposefully. Like they are clearly here on a they know better than to try and sneak up on you. Or at least, that's how it appears. The 2 that come towards you, you can see that one of them has a staff or spear very similar to the other Drow Inquisitor that you saw. He's similarly dressed, though he has slightly different runes and patterns. He's clearly from a different Drow household from the one you slew. And the other Drow that's with them, rather than holding their head high and proudly, is following a little behind the Inquisitor. Their hood covering their face, which is unusual for a female. That she seems to be the submissive one of the 2. Very unlike the Drow. But the 2 of them approach the dome, the tiny hut bubble that you are in. Only pausing briefly to admire the handiwork of the field of dead Drow. Well, cavern full of dead Drow. And as they reach the outside of the bubble, the Inquisitor will say, "We are here to parley. We would very much like to be invited in so that we can talk. Come to some arrangement. Surely there's something we can give you that would end our little conflict."
Dan?
Yeah, sorry. Discord cut out for a minute there as my phone was changing from Wi-Fi to data.
Okay.
Okay.
So the Drow said they'd like to parley. If you could please invite them in so that they can discuss things with you and come to some arrangement. Surely there's something that they can give you that would end this conflict.
Deanne is not going to is going to look at Nightwatch and just shake his head like, no, don't let them in. They'll find some way to use that to their advantage.
Nightwatch already said no, so...
But I believe I can exit the bubble.
Yes, any that are already in it and were chosen to have access can come and go as they please. If Nightwatch were to leave, though, the bubble would go down.
Yeah, I was going to say, as long as it's not Nightwatch that leaves. So Dan will walk out and say, "Well, we will not give you permission to enter. I will come out and speak with you."
Well, that's very nice and all, and I suppose it's analogous to us sending 2 of our own instead of the entire army. But it would really be preferable to if you could convince the rest of your party to let us within the safety of your bubble. Could you roll a wisdom save?
Maybe.
If you're... You would have advantage, and it's a d20 plus 6.
6. That did not do what I wanted it to do.
You forgot to put the 20.
Wow, that's weird, because... There we go.
Nat 20! Okay, you are, you shrug off the Inquisitor's suggestion like it's nothing.
Naughty, naughty. And here I was thinking I wasn't going to have to come around and stick my fangs into your throat.
We had been hoping for some peaceful arrangements, but if combat is necessary, then combat you shall have. Roll initiative.
Oh. Great. It's me! By myself.
Use spells while within the bubble?
Yes, you can use spells within the bubble. Now who's the one starting the fights? Yes.
They were, because he wasn't being aggressive yet. He was just saying, like, I didn't come out and immediately attack you or start casting spells. Why are you casting, you know...
But it sounded to them like you were threatening violence, so...
Who got 49 on their initiative check?
On their D201?
Yes.
Switch something up.
Yes, anybody can wake up and fight if they wish. Just bearing in mind that you will be interrupting your long rest if you do. And as long as you remain in your bubble,
How long?
you're safe.
How long has Ebba been resting? She only needs 4 hours.
You've only had 2.
Yeah, you need about 2 more. Guys, keep sleeping, because I'm
gonna keep sleeping then. Like,
I've got
help at all.
I've
She's got
got
no spells and about 4 health.
I've got 70 some life, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Okay. So let's see where we are so far. So Deanne was on a 4.
Yeah, because I have no initiative modifier.
One of the Drow is only slightly ahead of you with a 6. Is anybody else rolling for initiative? Not entirely sure where my sheet from last week is. Okay, hold on.
I'll be awake.
Yes, you are.
If Sooty wasn't woken up, then should still be asleep.
Yes.
Zoo.
I'm leaving it up to you whether you were woken by this or not. There's Scarlett's character sheet. And it is a d20 plus 2. And since you are a barbarian, it's with advantage.
Well, I put in to roll, but it's not sending, so I'm going to have to restart my phone.
Meant to track my health if I took damage last session. Oh! Yeah, I don't know what your hit points were at, sorry. Don't think you took much. Meh.
And supposedly everybody gained like 30. 36 healing before we ever took a rest.
Yeah,
So
let's assume you back up to full, Scarlet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. No worries.
yeah, I actually I messed that interaction up. I was actually trying not to start the fight.
Then why did you threaten him?
Because it's Deanne, and he was. Because it's Deanne, and I didn't honestly think that they'd immediately jump to combat after they cast a spell. He was trying to be a flippant a-hole, not a. I want to beat your ass
Okay.
a-hole.
Okay. Let's tell you what. Making an intimidation roll.
I will gladly do that. In just 2 seconds. Let me get parked.
Okay.
Okay. Bar is off. Now I can do things better. Intimidation roll.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yay! Aru is here. Aru is sleeping right now.
Is it 8 or 9, Anthony?
Your intimidation is a +9.
Okay. I thought, but I wanted to make sure. 17?
Okay. So they are intimidated, but not so intimidated that they feel cornered. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So they back down and say, "We are aware that you are all formidable. After all, there are only 7 of you, and you managed to wipe out what is essentially an entire household. So, as I said, we are here to parley. My mistress does not wish for you to carve a bloody path through our entire army.
Then take your army home and leave the necropolis alone.
Oh, I wish I could, but I must do as our mistress demands."
Your house matron or the ultimate mistress?
For all intents and purposes, they are one and the same. For to defy the matron is to defy Lolth herself. Now, we simply must continue this campaign, but clearly you are going to be, you and your band of elite soldiers are going to be a problem. So,
We're not soldiers.
I'm sorry?
We are merely couriers, messengers. We're not the elite fighting force of the necropolis. You've yet to see them take the field, and you don't want to.
Oh, very clever. Messengers. You delivered a message. Very clever.
He will like prominently display his badge from the guild, signifying them as couriers.
Do the
Yes.
rest of you who are awake also flash your badge?
Yeah.
Well, this is you're saying that even the lowly messengers of the necropolis are capable of destroying an entire house? I have something I need to discuss with my matron. My associate here will remain behind to attend to your needs and to deliver any messages that you'd wish to send back to my mistress.
He looks
Have a nice-
absolutely petrified right now, doesn't he?
Yes, he is shitting himself. And they begin to walk a little too quickly back towards the tunnel. The sullen-looking female drow remains.
Rob appears to be having all kinds of issues.
Yeah, Rob is having trouble, isn't he? So, what do you all want to... so, in response to one of the Inquisitor leaving in a hurry...
Dan's just going to look back at everybody and be like, everybody, at least for the time being, I don't think we're going to be attacked. They were not expecting the information they just got. Finish your rest, because you guys are going to need your strength before this is all said and done. I think we'll be fine for now. I'll stick outside and talk to anybody who comes our way.
Okay.
The woman continues to stand there, her hood covering her eyes. And yeah, unless someone... Go on.
Can I attempt... I know that she's doing the whole mysterious thing, but can I sort of just study her and try to get a read on if it's an act or if the hidden potential there? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Are you approaching her?
I would like to do it from I would like to try to do it from a distance. I'll be able to see her clearly, so if it's more than 120 feet, I'll move to where she's, within my good eyesight.
No, she's closer than that.
Okay, then I'm just gonna watch her kind of closely, and attempt to read the most.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation check. I believe that's only a +4. Sorry, I don't have the sheet on the phone.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Can I get help from my bat?
Your bat is watching the tunnel, isn't it?
But if she's by the tunnel...
No, she's by you, and you were in the middle of... You basically... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're in the middle of the cavern,
Okay.
Either in or next to the matron mother's tent.
Okay, I was just asking. I didn't see the harm.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's a 22.
Okay. So, you notice a few strange details. The woman appears to be she has her hands folded in front of her, but she appears to be fiddling with webbing between her fingers. And
okay.
Under her hood, it's hard to tell because she deliberately angles her head down and keeps the hood low. But you're pretty sure she has more than one set of eyes. What do you do with that information?
Blessing or curse, my dear?
she opens her mouth to speak, there's a hint of spider-like mandibles just behind her teeth, and she quickly closes her mouth again.
By the looks of it, I would assume curse.
She shakes her head.
It's a blessing.
She slowly, doubtfully nods.
But you better be careful with your goddess. A blessing can quickly become a curse if you start to doubt.
She looks up at you, full in the face, with all four eyes, and then hisses, "What do you know of our ways?"
I've been alive. I am not as long-lived as I have not walked the earth as long as some of you Drow have, but I have delivered messages back and forth to many Drow cities. I have learned a reasonable amount of Drow society. I have seen the consequences of angering the Drow goddess.
I know her soul. I know my soul is already caught in her web. I know this. I know that every move I take sends ripples through her realm. We all do. She is always feeling us out. I know this. And you should know this too. I have been touched by the Spider Queen, and her eyes are my eyes.
Oh. Well, I will disturb you no longer. I was just curious as to what sort of individual they had left to watch us and act as messenger.
She crosses her hands again and continues to just observe you all as you sleep.
Do her.
Go on.
One last thing, real quick, Anthony. Is she just like fidgeting her hands, or does it look like she's prepping to cast magic?
It looks like, honestly, that she is just able to physically generate this webbing from something in the palms of her hands, and she's basically just wiping off the excess because she doesn't currently need it.
Okay, as I said, like if if it looked like she was getting ready to cast a spell or something, then that would be a different story. But
it's not a spell; it's a non-magical ability.
Gotcha. Okay. Back to what everybody else is doing inside.
Yeah, back in the hut. Most of you are just sleeping. Yes? But Night Watch has been night watching.
Yeah, just standing there menacingly.
Alright. You're just standing there menacingly.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a couple of hours later, Ebba would finish their long rest. Although, Yeah. Is there anything in particular Ebba would do at the end of their long rest? Yo, what's happening? Yawn. Okay.
Not really a yawn. I don't know if that's for flavour. She's a reborn, so
Doesn't
she
need
basically
sleep.
just stared into the distance for a while.
Mhm.
Maybe she will look in her book.
Mhm.
A handy book that's given her tips.
Yes. They were teaching you spells. What was that?
I will not be coughing. Sooty would wake up and look at the Drow a good distance away and just look at everyone else, very confused.
Okay.
Why? Did we miss a Drow earlier?
Ebba, when you open your book, you'll see that there is a new spell written there. A 5th level spell called Negative Energy Flood.
Negative energy.
Negative Energy Flood. So, of course, with you being a necromancer, it would cost half as much to copy over into your spell book as any other spell might be, because it is a necromancy spell. Would you like to take the time to learn it?
How long will it take me to learn it?
5 hours, I believe.
Okay, people are going to stay awake for a little longer, stay asleep for a little longer, aren't they? Because
Yes.
I've just had 4 hours, but people still need sleep. Yeah, yeah, she'll start to do that. She will learn it, and I've definitely got 50 gold somewhere.
It's 50 gold per, 25 gold per level for you. So with it being a 5th level spell, that would be 125. But you have platinum, of course. So
I have got platinum, yeah.
you have 150 gold pieces worth of platinum.
Do.
So, yeah.
Don't know how to work it out.
Okay.
How many gold pieces are in platinum?
10. So, because you got 15 platinum pieces, that would be equivalent to 150 gold, which means out of that 150 gold, if you spend 125 of it, that would leave you with 25. Or, if you prefer, 2 platinum pieces and 5 gold.
I'd spend the 15 platinum.
Leaving
Yeah,
you...
I've deducted it on my sheet.
Sweet. Well, and add 25 gold. Yeah. Negative Energy Flood. Cast an action. Casting time is 1 action. Range is 60 feet. The components are vocal and material. It requires a broken bone and a square of black silk. Of course, you have a spellcasting focus, so... yeah. Wand of Thing. Remind me, what's Wand of Thing?
Wand of Thing. I couldn't remember what it was called. It's the thing that's supposed to give me a +1 on stuff.
Okay, so
I think I think I forgot to add it on. So I did add it on initially,
yeah.
but I think it got lost along the way.
There's a +1 wand of wizardry.
Oh, Wand of Wizardry, okay.
Or war mages. Yeah. The one that the wizard.
Wand of the War Mage, okay, yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's pull that up. Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah.
Number 3. While holding this wand, you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack. Yeah. The negative energy flood.
I mean, my attack bonus should be a 10 then, instead of a 9.
Your spell attack. Let's see. You are a wizard, so your intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, your spell attack bonus should be a 10. And, yeah. And do ignore half cover. Which actually. Yes. Yes. So, the negative energy flood. It's an instantaneous spell. You send ribbons of negative energy at one creature you can see within range. Unless the target is undead, it must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 5d12 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success. A target killed by this damage rises up as a zombie at the start of your next turn. This zombie pursues whatever creature it can see that is closest to it. Statistics for the zombie are in the monster manual. If you target an undead with this spell, the target doesn't make a saving throw. Instead, they roll 5d12 and the target gains half the total as temporary hit points.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can use this to basically give one of your undead a shitload of temporary hit points to make them last longer, or you can use it to drain the life out of somebody and turn them into a zombie. It's a fun spell. So you're going to be studying that. Don't think anybody else only requires 4 hours.
Yep. Yeah.
So we will time skip another couple of hours, at which point the rest of you will begin. I mean, the rest of you will begin finishing the sleep portion of your long rest. You still have a couple of hours of downtime of quiet contemplation and preparing for your day. What would you all like to do during your downtime?
But when you've gone from being with somebody all the time to not.
Aru.
Yes. Hello. I exist.
Yes, you do. What do you do at the end of your sleep when you're still just chilling?
He's gonna start. Actually, he can't. He's gonna let Scarlet have a break. He's gonna start making the blueprints, or trying to make the blueprints of an old tool he had long ago. And he's most likely not possible, but he's going to try. And he's going to try to make the blueprints to the laser pistol he got almost 20 sessions ago. That broke.
Okay. So you're going to try and reverse engineer a laser pistol that you've lost from memory. Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't still have the broken pieces of this laser pistol with you?
He still has the broken pieces.
Then why aren't you using mending?
I don't know why but you said mending wasn't working.
Why? Okay.
No clue why, you just said it wasn't.
Okay. I don't remember the context for that. Maybe there was something draining the magic away or something.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
And it broke, and then you said mending wasn't working when I cast it.
We didn't hear anything, Nightwatch, you're fine. So, why is she saying sorry?
I think that was when he was near the life glass.
That would make sense.
No, it broke long before we dealt with life glass. I got it for a session, then the original plan was, Anthony, there was limited ammo, then I made infinite ammo, and you just said, fuck, I gotta get rid of it.
I think you were too low level and it was way too powerful, yeah.
Exactly, that was the main thing.
But you now have a better knowledge of archaeal tech in general. So if you wanted to take another look at it and have another shot at... I mean, if you think that realistically that drawing up the plans first would help you get a better understanding of the weapon, and then you can use mending, I'm cool with you RPing it like that. But
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
okay. Go ahead and make since you have the pistol there broken to study, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Can I use, since I'm proficient with tools, Tinker's tools, I believe that's the one mainly for repairing mechanical stuff. Can I use that?
Okay, so that would be your dexterity plus your, intelligence plus your proficiency bonus. Either way, it's a +7.
I have expertise, is why.
Oh, okay, so it would actually be 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 11. Fair
Plus-
enough.
Because I got the amulet, too.
Okay.
Yeah. 16.
That was a pretty low roll.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
How'd you re-roll
Yeah.
that? Chronology?
Time wizards. Yeah.
Time wizard shit. Yeah.
That's what you put on it.
That's more like
You.
it. Dirty 20. Okay.
I'll use Flash of Genius to give a +3, so 23.
Alright. Yeah, so you're spending the time to very accurately and precisely note down all of the components with using your Tinker's tool. You take apart the weapon and study the how it broke, where it's fractured, and you're able to figure out what it should look like when it's whole and what parts you would need to repair it.
Check something with Cassie's keys around. Mary's part.
Did you see what the others said in response to your rolls?
Cassius.
Yeah. I'm aware I'm a show-off. Don't worry, guys. I can do this to you, too. I just never had a reason to. You guys rolled good.
Rolled well. Rolled well.
Rolled good.
Rolled well. Malrock, you arise from your slumber. And you see this creepy fucking drow standing outside your bubble. What would the Death Knight do? What would the Paladin Sorcerer Death Knight do?
I don't know. I just know his
I
name.
think that would be too long to put on a bracelet.
Sorry, what was that?
You wake up from your slumber. You rise from the apparently dead back into your, green flaming skull self, and you see this creepy looking drow just outside of the tiny hut bubble. What do you do?
Smash their face in.
The rest of the party, if they had seen, if they know he's there.
Diane seems to be out there watching the drow, even as the drow watches all of you.
Why hasn't he killed this thing yet?
I'm sure that if my mistress wished it, I would already be dead. But since she wishes me to remain, so I do. again, as she speaks, you can see insect-like mouth parts just behind her teeth. Nightwatch thinks she's a Drider.
Or will be one soon.
Driders are usually used as curse. The Drider transformation is usually used as a curse, not a blessing. I'm waiting. Yeah, punishments. I'm waiting to see if the fact that we wiped out this camp and nothing but mere couriers will convince the Drow armies to leave without going to full-on war with the necropolis.
Says the Drow, disturbingly, because you don't usually hear Drow laugh.
However, I'm not going to. Yeah. Dan says that, but he also has the look on his face of like, but if anybody else wants to get up and go fucking stab it or whatever, I'm not going to stop you.
One-on-one, it would only be fair. You want to challenge me, Paladin? Let's see it. Show me what you can do, man.
Be careful, Malrock. She's got tricks.
Damn, can I fight? Let me at him! Let me at him!
I mean, I've seen you. You're pretty competent in fighting. If you're looking for my permission, I don't control you. Just like I said, though, be careful. She's got tricks.
I think that's him. You seem in charge of this exchange, so I'm clearing it with you first. And Zane's, I think that's impressive. Wait till you see my backup character to make it. Ah, okay.
Deanne is going to do the sort of bow with the hand wave that is the be my guest.
Alright. Malrock, do you want to step into the ring with this Drow and see if you can take her down on your own? Do it. Do it. Why not? LFG? Oh, let's fucking go. Yeah. Fair. Okay. Roll your initiative. Start your engines. Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah, she can't. Well, she could potentially beat that, but would have to have gotten a nat 20. Let's fucking go. Yeah. So Malrog on 23, and this Drow on 10. Okay. So, let's do usual dueling rules. You start 60 feet apart. Malrock goes first. Get the F out of the way. Oh, you're fine.
Dan-
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Deanna's getting the F out of the way.
Yes. Does anybody want to ignore the rules of engagement and roll for initiative anyway?
Not yet, but if it looks like Malrock's gonna go down, then I might.
Fair.
Um,
I'll ask at the top
yeah.
of each round to see if anybody wants to cut in yet. But Malrock goes first for now.
And you said we're 60 feet apart.
60 feet apart.
I will move ahead 15 feet, and then I will use command.
Okay. And what are you going to attempt to command this creature to do?
I'm torn between prone or disarm.
She doesn't appear to be carrying any form of weapon.
It is.
So that's a wisdom save, yes? And I believe it's not technically a charm spell.
Thinking out loud.
Ah.
Because I was wondering why it's the unrecky gun thinking something.
She drops to her knees.
Sorry?
Malrock? Did I lose you?
I have wondered because they want to make more contact on the phones. That's because of that.
Malrock is typing. You are here. Are you smothered by children? You have used command to put her on her knees. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Ooh, kinky.
Cover the other 15 feet. Okay, so you're now within 30 feet of her. She is going to cast darkness before she even moves. Counterspell?
Yes.
Nicely done. She steps up and takes a few steps backward and says, "It seems I've underestimated you." So she's...
that you conceded.
Not at all. She's 45 feet away from you. What do you do?
No.
Actually, before you take your turn, she's going to use her bonus action to change into a large spider. Top of the round. Does anybody want to tag in?
Only people I know without wearing black wear was jail.
Nah.
Nah? Okay. Malrock, you are now...
I will just watch and cheer.
Malrock, you're
I guess he
45
engages
feet
in
away.
his gladiatorial combat.
Yeah, you're 45 feet away from a big-ass spider. What do you want to do?
What is the range on
Like us, the
bonfire?
Team player announcer. What is the range on bonfire? Baron fire.
It's bonfire.
Create bonfire. Night Watch gives food to the children. Okay.
And he copied me perfectly too.
Create bonfire has a 60-foot range.
Perfect. I will cast Create Bonfire under the giant spider's ass.
Under the spid. Under the spid. E20 plus 3.
Don't mind new glasses.
She says, "Ow, fucker!" Still in spider form. So you do 2d8 fire damage to her. Five. No. 2d8, please.
I saw a bowler hat.
11 points of damage. Nice. Okay.
And I will go ahead and move my 30 feet and cast Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud. That's the one that adds damage to your attacks, doesn't it?
Yes, it's 1d8 per hit.
Very nice. Okay.
I call it the Improved Smite.
Insect plague. Hundreds of little spiders come swarming all over you.
Well, actually, I don't need to because someone's already opened it, so.
Which book is this from? Okay, must be PHP. So, yeah, there it is. So I would like you. Yeah, so there's a 20-foot radius sphere, just full of spiders. Could you make a Constitution saving throw? $11. Oh my.
That was not my save.
No, that's not. Okay. Your con saving throw, please.
Yes. I was just double checking my plus bonus.
+3.
I'm gonna get the +3 for my aura.
Okay. So +6.
+6.
21, that passes. So you take half the damage from these insects. Well, they're not insects, they're arachnids. Well, actually, 12 points of piercing. And anybody else who steps into that 20-foot radius is also going to have to make a con save. Now, that is the Arachnomancer's turn. Top of the round, does anybody want to tag in?
How is Malrock looking? Is he looking like he might need a bit of hand at this moment? Or does he look like he's handling it still?
I think Malrock's handling it, to be fair.
Okay. Okay, Emma will hang back, but she'll kind of just try and catch his eye and just do let me know if you need some backup kind of thing.
Yeah, she's over there going, and the giant spider has unleashed a swarm of smaller spiders upon our paladin champion.
Yes. What does Malrock want to do? Oh, sorry. Sooty wants to say something.
Sooty will ask the
Oh, sorry. I think it's Victor. I'm sorry.
well, she'll say to the spider lady, "Are you a druid?" Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out whether or not she would answer you, because she's in the middle of a fight right now, and even as she circles around the arena, she's keeping all 8 of her eyes fixed on Malrock. Much as I want to keep you included in the game, I don't think the Arachnomancer would actually acknowledge you at this point.
Okay.
Sorry. But we'll make it piss 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 noises to the spiders. Okay.
Yeah. Here.
Diane is typing. Treats. Spider treats. Spider treats.
Yep.
I don't think she is. It's something for her god. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Crickets.
I can drop that backwards,
Depending on the spiders, on the size of these spiders, it might be mice. They would be good treats for him. But yes, Deanne would respond to Sooty asking if the Arachnomancer is a druid by saying, "I don't think she is. I think it's something from her god."
Snooze. I said I don't want to go and see if the guy didn't.
So a cleric would be more accurate, probably.
But
but also, no. She's pretty cool either way. Malrock.
My turn again.
Your turn.
Did she end up moving on her last turn?
She moved, but she moved in a circular motion, so she's still about 15 feet away from you. But now she's a little... She moved around and behind you slightly. Does that make sense?
So that means I am within range of finally attacking.
Yeah.
Attack!
I think it was you, but I did speak to this like last week.
Closing and smack. And both of those hit. No, spiders are the whole thing, and all spiders are generally pretty cool creatures. Let me check.
I think he sent like a final reminder to him, like.
Add in a level 1 Divine Smite.
Oof. Diane does not agree that spiders are cruel creatures. You're a spooky person. Alright, anyway. So you did 44 points of combined damage. Was any of that poison?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay. She needs to make a DC 22 con save to maintain her little field of spiders. Multiple eyes and legs. Yes, they do. I would suggest, and their boyfriends. Sorry, out of character. Jeff doesn't like spiders. You should probably stop describing spiders.
That might be what it was.
What am I trying to do? It's okay. Oh yes, the con save. +7. Oosh. 20. Sadly, it's not enough. And the plague of insects or in this case, plague of arachnids, dissipates. Yeah. Yep, I'm not posting any pictures for a reason. It's the arachnomancer's turn. You little shit, she says. And first thing she's going to do is try to web you up. Does a 24 hit, Malrock? Sorry?
No, it's just honest.
Okay, I'm going to assume that was a yes, because your audio is being weird. There we go. And then, now that you are restrained, she's going to bite you. 23 and 21.
If he is. Yeah, okay.
So that is... Arrogance is a Drow's weakness. With less of it, the Drow would be more dangerous. Yeah. I think being puppets of a demoness is also a pretty strong weakness. 28 points of piercing damage, and could you make 2 Constitution saving throws? One for each nibble. Oh wow!
What?
Nibble, I said. Nibble, bite, chew.
Something else?
Yeah, I realized. Yeah, sorry. I was hoping that I could just sweep that under the rug and ignore it, but no. So yeah, you don't take any poison damage, which is good. Oh, actually, my mistake. You still take half.
I think I was going to get you.
So since each one would have done 7d8, that would be 14d8 divided by 2. 25 points of poison damage, Melrock. So altogether you took 53 points of damage that round. Top of the round again. Anybody want to tag in?
How is Rob looking? Is he still looking okay, or does he look like he's a bit more ragged now?
He's bloody.
Okay. Yep,
I
Ever will
am
step in.
resistant.
How's the woman?
I'm sorry. Did you say you're resistant to poison?
Yes.
Okay, so you actually only take 12 of that. So that would be 40 points of damage you took altogether. You're not quite bloody yet.
Keeps me just over half health.
Oh, you are over half. Okay, then yeah, you're bloody. So
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my initiative now, just to be on the safe side, so that I don't forget to do it later. But I don't think I'm actually gonna do anything at the moment.
anybody who is at least thinking of jumping in, please make an initiative roll. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. So Night Watch on 20. Eber on 17. Oof. Diane on 15. Scarlet on 14. And the Arachnomancer on 10 still. Sooty's still hanging back and watching. Same with Eru. Fair enough.
Everyone believes in Malrock.
Malrock's turn. I guess. If you roll initiative first, Sati. Eight. Okay. When it's your turn, you can do that.
I can just attack for now.
All right. Bearing in mind that you are still restrained by the webbing, so disadvantage.
Yes, but tricolor is the one I've got.
And they still both hit. The Diane waving the pom-poms.
That was 2d8 plus
Go
18.
Malrock. Go Malrock.
And I will up it to a level 3 Divine Smite.
M to the
So
L
that's
to the L to
another
the K.
extra 48.
M to the L to the R to the K.
Oh. Now I'm just picturing the John DiMaggio. Oh, or sorry, not DiMaggio, Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo, that's Clown from Spawn. Yes.
One of the greatest movie transformations I've ever seen.
Yeah, did you know? It's the second role he's played 2 roles in his life, where he's had to shuffle around on his knees, and yeah, that was one of them. $50 points of damage. Yowza. Okay.
Please.
Night Watch.
How's the Drow woman looking?
Don't mind Annie, just.
She's bloody now. And she's still in her spider form.
Hey Malrock, you got this?
I hope.
Do you want me to unspider her?
Are we able to tell if it's like a druid thing where it's an extra pool of health, or if it's just like a werewolf thing where it's another form?
What's your passive arcana, Malrock? 9, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be 9.
You don't know. Diane might have some idea. Night Watch, your passive arcana is 10.
Okay, I'll just hold my action and just like
Okay.
but I will make a joke and like, hey Spider Lady, I have a question. Do you know why Drow
Roadsters as well?
owls are very good at weddings?
Why Drow are very good at weddings?
Yes.
There's no difference in them, is there? It's just the coloring, isn't it?
It doesn't turn to you, but it cocks its head slightly, as if it doesn't want to take its eyes off Malrock, but you said something that intrigues it. So it's clearly listening for the punchline.
There's always a Black Widow among the party.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, that was not good.
Ebba!
Yeah.
You have a passive arcana of 19. You get the impression that this is basically a spider wizard. They're not a druid.
Wizard.
They're not a druid. They're not a cleric. They are a wizard that
Is
has
that like that
specialized
guy that we...
in spider
Yeah,
magic.
we met one before.
Yes.
One before. In the chase party.
There was an arachnomancer in a chase party?
Yes. You fought one.
Oh. So is that out of character? Or did Ebba?
Yes, that's out of character because Ebba wasn't present.
Yes.
I remember this. It was really funny. It was really fun. He did very cool things. I think, that was one of the times when my command spell worked, and I commanded it to drop, and it fell from the ceiling.
Yes.
and got damage from the fall because it was on a ceiling.
Yeah, this one is staying on the ground.
Maybe it had some psychic link to that other one. Okay, so can Ebba
Sure.
cast
Sorry.
Crown of Madness on that spider?
Oh. Interesting. So, Crown of Madness, you know what it does, yes?
Yep.
Do you want a refresher?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yep.
So one humanoid of your choice you can see within 120 feet becomes charmed by you unless they can succeed on a wisdom save. While they're charmed, a twisted crown appears on their head and madness glows in their eyes, and they must use their action before they move to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Yeah, so it's not just this Arachnomancer. Is it just the Arachnomancer now we're facing, or is there anyone else still around?
The other person already left, going back to the... and you went away for that anyway. It's just the Arachnomancer that you're facing.
So he's technically not a humanoid then?
Actually, they do classify as humanoid. They are still an elf. But they're an elf that specialises in spider magic.
But there's nothing there for it to attack, though. That's the problem.
There's nothing else to attack.
I won't do that then. I will do... I will...
Although... I just realised...
I do Blight on it.
Sure.
So much shit about my one.
Blight. Yeah, is that the same? Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. The target must make a con save or take 8d8 necrotic damage. Yep. Yeah, the wording's different, but the mechanics appear to be the same. Okay, cool. So.
And I'm going to cast it at... this is 4th level necromancy.
Fourth level necromancy spell.
Yeah, I'll just cast it at 4th level, that's fine.
Good.
88 is enough.
Con save.
So Which one do you prefer, that one or the black one?
Oh shit, she
It
fails.
fails. It fails. It's 24 necrotic damage.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Black horses are very pretty.
Dion. You doing anything with your turn?
Family.
I hadn't planned on attacking or doing anything. And I still don't think I will, but I will, just in case somebody else comes running out of that thing after we finish this fight, looking for a fight. I'm going to go ahead and activate my Form of Dread.
Okie dokie. That's a bonus action, yes.
Yep. And I will hold an Eldritch Blast for anything, any reinforcements, or for the spider if it manages to drop Malrock.
Okie dokie. Scarlet. I assume Scarlet does her classic charge.
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you want to foosh it with fire breath as you go in? Do you want to just rage and hit it 3 times with your claws? What do you want to do?
Rage.
Rage. Claw attack, great axe attack, or fire breath in combo with one of those two. Yeah, we've got 5 people watching, yay!
I think I'm gonna go with the battle axe.
Even though my
The great
claw is
axe.
the prettiest horse ever.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
So, no worries. So you get 2 attacks, and if you attack recklessly, it's with advantage. D20 plus 9. 2 iterations of D20 plus 9 with advantage. 23 and 12. Only the 23 hits. So that's going to be a D12 plus 7. 12 points of damage. Okay. And then the Arachnomancer. She is going to bite Malrock twice.
I feel like I need to show my turn going off now.
And then 26 and 22.
Ooh.
48 plus 6.
My one.
That's 23 points of piercing damage. And can I get 2 con saves again, please, Malrock? DC 15. Sorry?
Against being poisoned.
Save against poison damage.
Either way, I have advantage on it.
Sweet.
Possibly because I have a stallion.
Roly, roly, roly.
Screwing again and not sending messages through properly.
Do you want me to type it for you?
If you don't mind.
I don't mind. So, it is 2d20 plus 6 because you've got your aura up. ADV 25 and 25, both of those pass. So, you would take... And you're resistant to poison damage as well, right? Or do you just have advantage on the saves? Alright. I don't know why your audio's messing up, but you only took 11 points of poison damage, so that's 34 points of damage altogether. How we doing?
I believe that makes him down to 2.
I think so too. The spider then uses her last, because she has 3 attacks. She's going to use her 3rd attack to cast a spell. And she disappears. Sooty, it's your turn.
Sorry.
Can I cast Healing Spirit on Malrock?
Healing Spirit. So the Healing Spirit. Where is it? Not that book. Coward. She just... Healing Spirit. Bonus action. 60 feet. Concentration a minute. You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. And it looks like a transparent beast or fey, your choice. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 points. Yeah, 1d6 hit points to the creature with no action required. Cannot heal constructs or undead.
Dang it. Malrock, get your butt in here before she comes back and beats it up. I don't fancy you being a sword again.
Are we out of combat?
Still had energy to fight.
Get
No,
your
yes.
butt in here.
It is Malrock's turn again.
Let's see what I can originally feel like a Hungarian, was it? Red Hungarian?
She bamfed away.
You don't know, you just know she disappeared. That could be she turned invisible, that could be she teleported away. You'd have to know what kind of magic it was to figure out what she actually did.
Well, am I still restrained?
Yes. The webbing's still there.
Oh, okay.
You can try to break free or attack your way out.
I will try and break free. That would be what? Athletics?
Athletics check, DC 15.
Yes.
I want to break free. It's D20 plus 8 in your case. I want to break free. Unfortunately, the webbing is stronger than the undead Goliath.
Okay, am I able to move? Like walk?
No. Not at all.
So I'll just look at Sooty and be like, sorry, can't.
So you try to bust out and just, fuck. Night Watch. What do?
Can I'll cast See Invisibility?
Nice.
Do I see this woman?
Yep, she just slipped into the ethereal plane.
Okay, does anyone have Very Vicious Mockery? Or anything that can go to the astral plane?
None of us have planar travel.
Yep.
This is Celestial.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm just like, do Celestials technically, summon use spell summon Celestial, can I cast it, but like, it be in the astral plane?
No, Celestials can't. Yeah. But ghosts can, and incubi can. Anything that can cast etherealness on itself or plane shift could.
Yeah, but those are beyond us at the moment.
Someone kill me, I'll turn into a ghost and chase them.
No.
Alright.
I have an idea.
Go on.
Hey, lady. Are you really going to run away when you have a perfectly good prey to show off to your goddess? That show how powerful you are to her.
You can't hear her, of course, because she's in the
But
ether.
I can't read lips because observant.
Yeah, but it's a spider right now. So I'm going to do you a favor and have her shift back into her humanoid form. And you'll be able to see her mouth. I'm not going anywhere. I'm waiting for my friends.
Everyone be prepared for battle. She's getting help. We'll just have to have our help come as well.
I did no such thing.
Bah!
I know. Yeah, I'm good.
Ebba.
Good, one's paid off now.
Ebba.
Oh,
So I don't need to worry
What?
about which is nothing.
Your turn.
Managed to give my employees a raise, which I'm really happy about.
will.
The spider woman. The spider's disappeared. You don't know where she is.
Right. Okay.
Time to call some ghosts to bust some drow.
Yeah. I think I can do. I don't actually have to see person.
Yes. I went away for a week or two, came back. Guess what? I'm an outlaw.
I just so she's maybe gone invisible. Did she like teleport away or something? Or we don't know.
I believe you overheard Nightwatch say that she slipped into the ethereal. Watch out, there are more coming.
Right. Okay. Well, how about I lay down a nice cloud kill just where she was a minute ago?
Sounds good. What's the radius on Cloud Kill, do you know?
It's quite big.
Yeah, which means that Malrock will be caught in it too.
Oh, right, he's right there, is he?
Right, but I believe Cloud Kill does necrotic damage. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it does poison damage.
Poison.
Oh, no, poison.
Okay, he's resistant to poison, not immune.
It makes a 20-foot sphere. Can I make the 20-foot sphere, like, just so it avoids him?
You're going to lift it up into the air?
Well, I could just put it to the side of him, couldn't I?
You could.
She wasn't standing in the same spot as him, was she? Because
No.
two creatures can't take up the same space.
Right.
She would have been like one square to the side.
Right. So you're going to have
If
her in the radius, and anybody
Not
who
him.
is 20 feet behind her would be 40 feet behind her would
Yes.
be in the radius. But
Yeah.
But he's out of it.
Yeah.
Is
that okay?
anybody?
Can I do that?
Yeah. Is anybody else close to where the spider lady was?
Oh, poor Malrock.
Okay. So
The only other person that was close probably wouldn't have been in the area would be Scarlet.
that's true.
Yeah.
Scarlet in melee.
She was, but I'm pretty sure that... Let me just double check. She's poison proof.
Okay.
Okay,
She's fine.
that's fine then. If she's poison proof, I shall do that then in that case. So, like, if she bumps back into the same space, she'll just get immediately hit by the...
Mm-hmm. It's going to make it a lot harder for her to come back. Yeah. Yeah. So.
What does that spell like?
Dion, are you doing anything in particular on your turn?
Yeah. Okay, so this fight has not gone on a minute yet.
No.
And I have had thaumaturgy up, playing whatever. I am now going to use it as I point my face in the direction of the necropolis and yell at 3 times my normal volume
Mm-hmm.
for a regiment of ghosts.
Send the spooks.
Yep,
Bring
ghosts,
the spooks.
specters, banshee, whatever's available.
Okay.
Send the spirit reinforcements! We've got ethereal enemies! I'm not actually going to scream because I don't want to hurt anybody's ears or
Indeed.
disturb my family in the other part of the house.
I understand. You just, yes, we understand. Would you please make an intimidation roll to see if Spider Lady or any other drow that happen to have heard that? Well, yeah. Believe
Yeah, I'll make an intimidation roll. How's that 22s grab you?
me. Beans. Okay. Let's see. So that's what Dion did. Scarlet, the thing that you were attacking made itself invisible or something. You can't see it anymore. But you didn't hear it scuttle away either. So if it's invisible, it must be right there in front of you.
I'm gonna keep hitting where it was.
Okay. Your axe swings through air. It's not there. Well, technically, she is there, but she's in the ethereal, and unfortunately, you can't touch her. Sadly. But yeah, as you this angry little method just. You lose your rage. The Arachnomancer is... Well, Nightwatch would see her scuttle around in the darkness, in the ethereal. Well, actually, no, she's not scuttling anymore. She's in her human form again. Well, Drow form. Yeah. So she's just... yeah, she's going to
You still got that.
walk behind. You can see why Loth likes it.
Hey, what?
She's making an attack. Yes, she did make it. Oh, yeah, that's true. She did make an attack. It doesn't matter that it didn't hit anything. She did make an attack. Good point. How far away from the fighting would Dion have placed himself?
Yeah, I was talking to Bruno yesterday.
Probably 30 to 35 feet outside the 60-foot.
So 90 feet away. Oof.
Oh, nice.
Practically at the walls. Okay.
Yeah, because he didn't want to get caught in the middle of whatever it was they were doing if they used any sort of radius crap.
Okay. Alright, so she's just going to dash towards Diane. Still in the ethereal. Nobody else sees that except Nightwatch.
Legally,
Sooty!
do the marriage ceremony thing.
Not really sure what Sooty can do.
Well, you'd have overheard Nightwatch warn that there's more coming. Do you want to have a look around? See what you can see?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Let me just check my perception. Not coming up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Criminal List.
Oh! Someone's watching Casual Criminalist. I love that show.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
I was watching it before the session started. I accidentally clicked on it trying to get Sooty's sheet up.
Ah.
There we go, got it up. I is my perception is a +7, so it would be a passive of 17.
Roll it.
Okay.
Okay. Right as Diane's bat is reporting to Diane that there are Drow spellcasters congregating. There's a Drow spellcaster approaching in that particular tunnel. Sooty looks around and sees that of the 5 tunnels leading out of this chamber, of the 6 tunnels leading out of this chamber, 5 of them all have a Drow mage standing in the entranceway. The 6th way out is, of course, the way back to the necropolis.
Right, I know what I'm gonna do.
You used your action to look, but what are you gonna do?
Fuck. Are they trying to be stealthy?
They were. Yes, but passively... Yeah, they're basically... actually, what is your passive stealth?
17.
Yeah, well, it's a 16 on here, but... You're right, it is supposed to be 17. So yes, they would all have basically got a 15 on their stealth check, and you would have spotted them, despite their sneakiness. That make sense?
If it was my turn, I would have gotten a wall of stone up. This would have been perfect.
You're still in the... You've got maybe like... An hour and 45 minutes of the tiny hut still.
Yeah, but I could have blocked off their attack.
Yeah, no worries. Let's do their roll.
Sooty is going to say, there's a Drow mage at each of the entryways.
19. Mages. Okay.
Knuckles.
Whole bunch of wizards. Go on.
Can I free action say something to the mages?
Yeah, you can shout something.
Sooty is just going to go. That's clever, you sneaky bastards, but you're still gonna get beat up and hurt and maybe die.
Intimidation?
Okay, it's not what I was going for, but I will not say no. I have a +1 to intimidation.
Yes, you do.
They're probably going to laugh at me. 19?
No, they're not.
They now consider you a threat. Anyway, Malrock, your turn. In response to Sooty yelling around the chamber, oh, yep, you've got a passive of 15. You would just about make out the mages that are creeping into the edges of the chamber. What do you do, Malrock?
Burn it with fire.
Burn what with fire?
The mages.
That's not very, is it?
Alright. What's the range on your health? Oh, up to 120 feet. So, I'm assuming you're going to blast some that are... if you want to get into the fight, Aru, yes. Roll initiative.
Thanks, Isabel.
Question. Malrock. Do you want to target one mage, or do you want to center your hellfire orb so that it hits 2?
I'd rather center.
Sweet. Okay. 2d20.
I would probably need to check with Tell Blaze first, but sure.
6. No. Dexterity, what am I doing? 2.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
I'm doing good, thanks.
14.
Better than
Heal.
yesterday.
What's your spell save DC? Malrock?
I am double checking right now.
Oh, it's a Blaze.
15.
In the middle.
They fail. They just fail.
I know, but
One more point and they would have got the meets it beats it.
tell him that I won't be doing that 'cause I'm gonna get fucking-
So you do
Is that okay?
basically 20d6 of fire and necrotic damage on these bastards.
Like that thing. Yeah, so very much about it.
2 down.
Yeah. We were right about the liver chestnut then.
Okay then.
I don't
Um,
know.
Night Watch.
So it's just these wizards slash people, or is there like an army behind them?
You don't see an army behind them. You get the impression. Yeah,
I'm just
you
waiting
get the
for
impression
it
with
to
your
get
passive
done,
inside of
and then
18
I'll let me know.
that these were
Because
sent
Blaze
as an
is back.
advance
After the station.
to try and soften you up before the main forces arrived.
Okay, Nightwatch is gonna look inside of herself and then like ask Magister and the
Oh,
drow
sorry. That's
that
sounds
she
like my
killed
computer.
that's inside of her.
You look like her too.
So
Sorry.
magic.
Both place.
What do you two have?
We've actually been comparing notes. It's quite fascinating. Yeah, I've never met a man of such power as you. Oh, stop it. You're going to make me blush.
Oh.
I feel like one of the wizards would have Wilhelm screamed at the Hellfire Orb. Or what about the Warner Brothers? Wahoo!
Are you heading over to Valentine? No?
Okay,
Yes.
so Tiny Magister, do you have connection to your other self?
I do need to go chat
No,
with...
I'm a backup.
I need to go chat with Winnie, and then...
If I was connected, anything that destroyed his spirit would destroy me also.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know, Rob. I know.
The area has the ghosts coming.
Did you convert a drow to your side? No, but while the matron mother is trapped
Are you gonna be
inside
here
Nightwatch's heart, along with a fragment of
now? Alright. Will you be
Magister,
at
they're making the most of it.
If I get like a third person in there, mysteriously, I'm gonna have it. Like, it's right. Okay, never mind. Okay, where's the closest person? / drow.
Well,
Back in a second.
I think we safely established that you're in the middle of. No, we didn't. Because okay, previously we said that the 20-foot radius of the fireballs would have filled the entire chamber. So, yeah. Shit, that means that you would all have been hit by that insect plague before. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, the room is basically 40 foot across. So all of those mages are around about 20-ish feet from you.
Okay. I guess I'll run to the nearest one and go ham on him.
Yeah.
And as you move out of the tiny hut, it disappears.
Yay!
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I will, as a bonus action, cast a spiritual weapon.
I just told him that.
So it's like right next to the guy.
Okay.
And I'll smack him with a infernal wound.
Technically, everybody in that room would be in the cloud kill, and these, they're just outside the room, literally. I'm assuming you have a way of casting cloud. Oh yeah, you didn't. Yeah, never mind. We're ignoring that. Apparently, yeah, we got the friendly fire toggled, so that.
Oh, okay.
Because I forgot the dimensions of the room.
I know. I appreciate it.
So.
I appreciate it. But yeah,
So yes.
Don't be a butt.
After it all, so.
Okay. That does hit the mage.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
And my spiritual weapon will take an attack.
Mm-hmm. So that's a d20 plus 8.
Yeah, we're fine. I just, yeah.
It'd be 9 since amulet of devotion.
Cool.
Doesn't really quite get the intricacies
That hits.
of emotions sometimes. Or what his actions can cause.
D8 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. I know. I was very pissed off last night. I vented at Maddie.
6.
I then wrote Saint Denis.
So we now have.
Took him away and spoke to him about it.
So you've done a total of 16 points of damage to that drow mage.
Yeah,
Cool.
He went earlier today, which is quite nice.
I could have used shield. Never mind. Stupid.
I appreciate it.
I'm tired. I'm really tired, guys. Ebba.
Yep.
Your turn.
So you know I'm fine.
Okay, so the cloud kill moves 10 foot away from me on my turn.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go through that door and out to the people out there.
Fair enough.
That's all men do.
So it's a con save, yes? Was it a Constitution save for the cloud kill?
It's just up there. Let me get back to it. Yes.
Okay.
Con save, yeah.
They got an 8.
Okay, they failed.
No one's actually ever
5d8
seen
poison
it.
damage.
What that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least get angry. So.
Average would be 16.
Take 16 poison damage.
Nice. Very cool.
I appreciate it.
And that just happens, doesn't it? That's not even your action.
Yeah, that just happens from the sphere. When you're in it, you just take it every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely your horse.
And if I also do... I want to cast Blight on them as well.
Last time was just a scratch.
Ow. Okay.
First time.
Nice.
Oh god.
I need to bring
4
up.
months? 5 months? Something like that.
I have to drop concentration on Cloud Kill. I might do, but that might serve us well.
Yeah, it's going to be
Concentration?
drifting away anyway, so. God damn it. Meh. There we go.
But they've already taken the damage from it now anyway, so I'll also cast Blight.
Maybe it's gone.
Blight. Yeah, you did bring that one up as well, didn't you? What do I have to roll for that one? Is it con again, or is it dexterity?
One up there.
On.
One up to the right.
Really coming out there.
They
The fact that
totally
they're
failed
squishy
again.
mages. Squishy mages! Low con!
So they take 8d8 necrotic damage.
Roll it. Nice, we've got 7 people in the chat right now. That's awesome.
38 necrotic damage on top of that 16 they just took.
Yup.
Nice.
All of them who were in that space.
Yeah,
And there we
yeah.
go, that's Ebba's turn.
I'm going to say that the only mage still standing is the one that Nightwatch was in melee with.
What is it might be on the back?
Well, actually, because Blight is only a single target, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. So there are 2 mages that have each taken 16 points of damage. One of whom is not far from where Deanne is standing, and the other is in melee with Nightwatch.
I thought Blaze would come here because we left him at the telegrams and then came back.
Deanne's turn.
Blight is not concentration, so I don't actually have to drop on Cloud Kill, so I can keep
Nope.
Cloud Kill up.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, so Deanne, if you attack the mage that's in the cloud kill, then you'll be stepping into the cloud kill.
No, I won't.
You're going to use Eldritch Blast, aren't you?
First of all, I'm going to bonus action Hex,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, I am going to go ahead and fire Eldritch Blast at the one in the cloud kill.
Go for it. Roll hits. He's going to shield the second hit. Takes the first one.
I'll change its damage to necrotic.
I'll check telegrams. Maybe he's on telegram. Yeah, we just came from there. So.
15 points of damage. He's still standing.
And
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he wasn't.
I'm gonna
Okay.
climb the wall.
We'll meet him with Alpine then.
Okay. Spider Lady's like, hey, that's my trick.
I don't know that she's there.
No.
But I just feel like Deanne at this point, there's too many things coming on the ground. He's going to get himself some elevation so that he can act like a Eldritch Blast sniper.
Sounds good. Scarlet. Do you want to attack one of the mages? You can fly right into the cloud kill and be completely immune to it, so... Whee! 2 iterations of D20 plus 9 with your Great Axe. Advantage if you want it. And 21. The shield blocks the 19, but the 21 gets through. It's 1d8 plus 7. The mage looks like he's about ready to drop, but he's still stood for the moment.
Shall we head off to Valentine to wait enough turn?
Oh, I forgot to do the mage's turn. Okay, so since I forgot to do what they were going to do, I'm going to do what they're going to do now. If you catch my meaning. So... Evard's black tentacles. 20-foot square. Okay.
Alright, should we head over that then? Take care of.
So, the mage who is badly injured is going to cast Evard's black tentacles with the edge of the cube right in front of him.
I don't want to do that on a new horse.
Well, edge of the square right in front of him. Turning a 20-foot square, stretching from Scarlet to halfway into the cavern.
I'm saying if it's up to Freya because she's driving.
That counts as difficult terrain because it's got black tentacles squirming through the ground. If you're standing in that area on your turn, or start your turn there, you need to make a dex save, or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained. And that's all he does. The one that's facing Nightwatch is going to put a lightning bolt
that's because he found us in
through her, and
that's for the next stop on the train.
Try to angle it to also hit Malrock. Could Nightwatch and Malrock both make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh joy! You got this, you got this?
Oh yeah, guess what? Blaze is like
Malrock?
the Norfolk Roasters now, the tricolour one. After all he's talking
You
about
both flipping pass.
After
Me.
After all the shit he said about my spotted
So you both
tricolour,
take
he
half
is honestly considering getting one.
of the 8d6 lightning damage. Sorry about the chat from the
Yeah, you saw
other
one,
roleplay game being played.
Because that, you know, when we went to Eden's, he still prefers the Black Pinto one, which is the one.
13 points of lightning damage to both Nightwatch and Malrock. And then it's the Arachnomancer's turn, who is going to
Watch out for kitties and alligators.
reappear on the wall next to Diane. And since they can drop that form, they just drop concentration on etherealness and reappear.
I can never remember.
And they are going to... Oof. Yeah, you didn't get healed, so you're down.
Nice bridge over there.
They need to be hit with necromancy, basically. D20 plus 8. Oh, those are bad rolls.
Only the 22 hits.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Ow, my ears.
Diane, do you have any resistance to poison?
Mostly you.
I do not.
Oh, shriek.
You take 38 points of poison damage.
It's fine.
Ow.
Be very glad that only one of those hit.
Okay.
And now it's...
Good thing I had...
Go on.
I said, good thing I had a large chunk of temporary HP.
Indeed. Sooty!
So I would need to use some kind of necrotic
You are
spell.
really mumbly right now.
So would I need to use some kind of necrotic spell to bring Murloc back up?
Malrock. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. But there's also the arachnomancer has reappeared on the wall behind Diane and just done some nasty damage to Diane. There's an area of Evard's black tentacles extending halfway into the cavern.
Right, I have an idea, but I'm gonna have to ask you something, because...
Go on.
Alright, I am going to summon giant wolf spiders. If one of them happened to pick up Murloc's sword, could Murloc technically use the spider?
No.
Sadness.
The spider would have to attune to it, which would
Sadness.
take about an hour at least.
Yeah, and these things disappear after an hour. Well, spiders, if someone goes down, can use poison to stabilize them. I'm still gonna get them off.
That's not gonna work, because he's just an inert bag of bones right now.
No, but if Dean goes down or anyone else goes down.
So you are gonna summon some spiders?
Yeah, if the kids go down, I can get the spider to bite them and stabilize them. If
Alright.
I go down, not so good, but...
Yeah, because if you go down, the spiders disappear.
Yes. So, how far is Diane away from me?
Well, the entire chamber is only 40 foot across.
Right. So, can I put them, but... I'm just trying to think of where I want to put them, because obviously I want to protect the kids, but I
On the
also want to
ceiling.
have them near the party.
Put them on the ceiling.
Alright. Should I roll initiative for the giant wolf spiders?
Yes. Do you have their stats?
Yeah, I got them up.
Sweet.
I'm
We'll pull it up
looking
anyway
at
for our
that.
audience. Giant wolf spiders.
+3 to their death. Okay.
Five. Right after you.
E. So the spiders now exist.
So, and there's 8 of them,
Mhm.
all up on
I'm
the sea.
wondering if I on the ceiling. I'm wondering if I should have any attack the Drow.
Well, there's only two mages that are still conscious,
We may
and
actually train.
the Arachnomancer is on the wall.
I'll send 2 of them to assist Deanne out.
Okay, so you're going to send some
attack.
spiders to attack the spider wizard.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if he's not in town, we'll go
Wait,
back
he
to
would be
the
immune to poison, wouldn't he?
Because I think we may have beaten the train.
He might be. She might be.
She might be. She also might not. Screw it. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Okay,
So
and I've sent
2
2
attack.
over.
So 2 iterations of d20 plus 3.
Exclamation RR 2d20 plus 3.
Ooh. One of them loses its footing and falls to its death.
It is Sooty, damn it! Wait, how many hit points does it have?
They have 11. Do you want to actually roll? Yeah, yeah, let's roll it.
Yeah, I think.
Shit. It loses 9 hit points, so it's still alive, but it's prone on the floor of the chamber with 2 hit points left. The other one successfully hits the Arachnomancer, and does 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage, and then the Arachnomancer needs to make a con save.
Guess what he said?
She gets an 18.
From here.
DC succeeds.
Didn't he?
Only takes
So-
3 points of damage. Let's see. Okay.
Sooty is going to yell to the Drow. What do you think of my spiders? They're pretty cool, except for that one.
Traitorous creatures. You've still got 6 others that can do stuff.
Yeah, I am going to have them,
Go head back.
I guess, hold their actions.
For what? What are they holding
Oh,
for?
their faces.
What are they going to try and do?
They're going to attack
You
from
can get
range,
the
aren't
faces
they?
in.
Spellcasters
So we
will
didn't
attack
beat
from
the train.
range. So, I mean, the smartest thing would probably be to have 3 of them attack one of the mages and the other 3 attack the other. But or
Yeah,
if you
I'll do
or if you think that one of them is more damaged than the other, then send the one that's send 4 spiders, or even all 5
Alright.
to the one that's less damage, and 1 or 2 to the one that's almost dead anyway.
I'm going to send 5 of them to the one that called the spiders traitors.
To the Arachnomancer.
Ah, that was the Arachnomancer that said that. Okay, no, one of the other guys then.
Okay, so there's a mage that there's the mage that hit Night Watch with the and Malrock with the lightning bolt, who looks to be in much better health, and the one that's in the cloud kill
I've sent him
that
a
looks like he's
telegram
about to
saying,
drop.
Stay there, we're on the way.
I'm gonna go for the one which took out Murloc.
Are you gonna send all 6 of them to that one?
I'm gonna send 5 of them and keep one around in case it needs to stabilize someone.
Okay.
That one's gonna hold his action to bite.
So
if someone
yeah,
goes
5
off.
iterations of d20 plus 3.
Or he got on the train,
You go,
got there
buddy.
about 50 minutes ago, then he went to that not Strawberry St. Denis.
Oh, I forgot to put the extra R.
he does like to do that. And also, if the next stop
Damn the mage, and that's yes.
You okay, Winnie?
He's going to shield, and so none of those get through.
You should have said.
Fluff.
Fluff indeed.
Ah, that would be why then.
Did Aru join the fight?
Aru joined the fight.
What did you get for your initiative?
11.
11. Okay. Malrock. Roll a death save. Your bathroom has brakes? For if you go, are those for if their bath is running too fast? Anyway.
The bath has got a breaker switch.
Yeah. If the bath is running, but needs to slow down. So 16 on the. Oh yeah, that's your. Yes, that's a success. Awesome. Night Watch. You have an annoying Drow mage right in front of you that threw a lightning bolt at you, and she smiles at you evilly.
Yeah.
I'd like to stab her with my sword.
Go for the subtle approach, I see.
Yeah. Show her that the sword is mired in the pen.
Let me just dip it in ink. Stab. 14 does not hit. Deflects off the mage armor.
Okay then. Then right behind her, the special weapon bonks her.
Yep. Everyone likes getting bonked with a special weapon.
Did he get you?
My God.
Nice.
Puns are us.
7.
We've got all the puns you need.
And innuendos.
Yeah, and innuendos.
Please don't attack me next time.
Is that what you say to the mage?
Yes. Please don't attack me. Go home. Rethink your life.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you by choosing to blast a hole of lightning through the nearest tin can?
No, I am being nice. You are literally a nuisance. You are a cockroach.
Oh, like that is it?
Yes, because your deity does not love you. She will eat your soul, spit you out, and just use you like recycled material because she does not love you.
You at that.
Oh my goodness!
She raises her staff, and a quasit appears in the space between you, which immediately attacks your face.
What's quasit?
A quasit is a very small demon. A small and annoying demon.
Ha! Yeah, I offended you. You just did that, so I win.
You maybe, but you still have a quasit on your face.
Hey.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, that does.
Telegrams.
Oh. D4 plus 3.
I don't know.
6 points of piercing damage, and can you make a con save for me? With advantage because you're resistant.
Shoot inside city limits.
Okay.
You have resilience.
Was it save con or?
It is a con save.
Okay. EDV.
21, yay! You don't take any poison damage. Okay. Nor do you take the poisoned effect. They're little shits. I love them.
Yes.
Okay, and the other mage...
Needs to make a con save because he's standing in a poison cloud.
Oh, fuck. Does he still take damage if he passes?
Honestly, I think you're halfway.
Half damage.
Yeah, he's only got 1 hit point left. Whether he passes or fails, he's down. She.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, he's dead then. She's dead then. He's dead.
They are dead.
They are dead.
The Drow mage is dead. That's all that matters. That one is gone.
That one is gone. There's only 1 left, plus the Arachnomancer. So. Ebba.
Yep.
What do?
Can I see any of these people now?
There's the what you can see both the Arachnomancer and the mage. You can see them both.
Oh, cool. Okay, brilliant.
Can you let Toby out?
I'm going to cast Immolation on that Arachnomancer.
Maybe.
Okay. Dex save. Dex save was a +3. Dirty 20.
Oh, it's passed.
You did
But
indeed.
it does take half damage. Takes 4d6.
Well, 8d6
But it
divided by
doesn't continue to burn.
8d6 divided by 2.
In the bank.
Oh, that's
10.
shit.
10.
10.
Okay.
It's very shit.
Pretty good.
Lots of low ones.
Alright, hold on just a moment because Toby is winding his face off and has to go out. I'll be right back.
I demand hug. I also want to know why there is an imp on your face.
My burn was offensive to the Drow, so as retaliation, I now have an imp on my face.
Did she throw an imp at you?
She summoned. She either used a item or cast a spell to summon a quasit on Nightwatch's face. Evil little buggers. I have a feeling I might explode this game. And I don't mean like get mad and blow up at somebody. I mean like Deanne's going to explode.
Why?
Okay.
What, literally?
Because if I
Time bomb all the time.
Okay, so part of my class features is one of my class features is called which one is it? Is it Necrotic Husk or is it one of the other ones?
Can I steal this last 3 bottles off you?
Basically, if I fall to 0 hit points, I can use a reaction to drop to 1 instead and deliver necrotic damage to any enemies within 30 feet of me.
Right, okay. That makes more sense.
Dion, it is your turn, I believe.
Oh.
Is it my turn?
Yes, unless Ebba's got anything else up her sleeve.
Okay,
That's it for me.
You gonna judo flip the Arachnomancer off the wall, or?
I was going to try to do something, but I don't have the spell slots available for what I want to do.
Okay.
However, I am going to bonus action move my hex because the major was died.
Yeah.
Onto the arachnomancer.
Yeah.
And do I try to do this and see if it works, or do I not? Fiddlesticks. You know what? To heck with it. I know this plan will work. Bonus action, Misty Step 30 feet away from her on the ceiling. And then I'm going to move another 35, take my 35 feet of movement, so I'm now 65 feet away from her, and then I'm firing Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, the room's only 40 foot wide, but yes. You're gonna go.
Yeah,
you're gonna go to the opposite. You're going to go to the opposite side of the chamber.
Yep.
Yep.
And because I Misty Stepped, I don't provoke any sort of opportunity attacks from her.
Mm-hmm. And you don't pass through the Ever's. Well, the Ever's black tentacles would be down because the one that cast it was down. But yeah.
Plus, I would have been passing on the ceiling. I don't know how tall they are. But
that's what I was going to say. Is because you went across the ceiling, you would have negotiated. Yeah. You would have avoided that entirely. But yeah, it's irrelevant because it wasn't there. Oh shit! Damn.
So I will take the nat 1 and make it the necrotic damage, and seeing as I still have my form of dread up, I am immune. I will take 0 damage on the misfire.
Nice. Well played.
I will hit her with the force damage.
But I'm a little less than you.
Alright.
I'm rolling crap.
6.
Oh, I forgot something. Because I transferred my hex.
Yes, you did.
So she winds up taking 8.
Guess how many hit points she had left?
8.
She falls off the ceiling and crunch.
Take that, you creepy drow
bitch.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. Scarlet, there's only one target remaining, and it is the mage that is in melee with Nightwatch. Would you like to run in there and kill Steel?
Very much so.
Alright, 2 iterations of D20 plus 9. With advantage if you wish. Yeah, they both hit, and there's no way they can block it even with shield. How much damage do you do? That would be 2d12 plus 14.
Which one?
32! Holy shit! Yeah, he down. He very down. Well done.
Oy, oy, oy.
Combat over. And
do I still have the thing on my face?
Yeah, the closet's still there. He wasn't a temporary summon. He's yeah. Yeah, you still have a closet. Feel free to try and talk to it. Maybe you can convince it to be your friend. But it is a demon, so, you know.
Okay, I'm just going to put my face in the shadow of darkness.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. That's probably not gonna work. Okay, how about I just like pull it off my face and just snap its neck?
Roll the hit.
I guess athletics to try and rip it off in my face.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be able to beat that.
And
So this is how I imagine that going down, because that's you beat its like that would even if it rolled a nat 20, its -3 to strength would leave it losing by 5. So you pull it from your face, and it's now prone on the ground in front of you. Stomp.
okay, that's over with. Hey Dan,
It'll
where's
be a
where's that ghost you asked for?
Yeah, they haven't arrived yet. D20 plus 8. Oh, with advantage because it's prone.
Okay.
Or stick with Luther. Up to you.
That's more like it. And you would automatically do... Yeah, you just...
That was a bit too much for Natalie.
You squish the closet, and there's just a puddle of black ichor on the bottom of your boot now. Okay. So, you hear the wails of lost soul coming... Not wails, as in... Yeah, the wailing. The sorrowful cries of lost souls coming up the tunnel from the necropolis. But at the same time, you can also hear the boots, though quiet as they are, of several ranks of Drow coming through the other tunnels.
I think lawyer plus judge.
Guys, I'd say we get while the getting's good and head back to the necropolis and let the spirits take the fight to the Drow for a moment.
Okay.
So as you head through the ghosts and banshees and specters and poltergeists and will-o-wisps, what have you, you see the Drow military forces beginning to fill into the room, file into the chamber. The banshees begin their attack with a scream, and we'll put a pin in it there.
Holy heck!
Yeah. Yeah. Madness.
I hope you guys listening.
Wipe out the entire population of Drow in Ireland locale.
I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. I can see there's still 5 of you in the chat. It's a shame you didn't chat, but that's okay. Yeah, come join us. There is a link in the description to our D&D server. Just to give you a heads up, if you do decide you want to join one of the games, A, we don't have a lot of slots open at the moment, and B, please be at least 18. And but yeah, even if you're not 18 or don't want can't afford to join one of the campaigns, there you can still support us or the Mind charity. There are you can use the links to go to the Patreon and become a emotional support goblin for us and our content, or you can help support a lot of other people with mental health issues by helping our what's the word?
No, that's
Mind.
Right?
Yeah, I know. Mind is the name of the charity. What's it called when you're raising money for charity?
Fundraiser.
Fundraising. Yes. Try to help us reach our fundraising goals. It's only 100. I only need to hit 100. Please help. I'm supposed to do 24 hours of streaming, and so far I've done roughly 12. So there's going to be another 4 videos, making 8, maybe 9 altogether, just to make up the lost hours from time to time. And I want to try and hit that goal by the time we've done all 9 videos. So please help with that. Even if you like and subscribe so you get notified of other videos coming out. Share the videos so that other people can watch our delightful content. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, please
Have a good game.
have a good game.
Potato.
A good game.
Do not try to make the potato response canon. No.
Potato.